I guess my cat's climbing up. She wants to get a good over-the-shoulder view like you guys. Alright, here we go. So, from the beginning, we're going to start with this shape here on the 3rd fret. And then we're just going to invert our pinky and index finger from playing this chord to playing this chord. And then we're going to go... So I use my thumb for the first 2 strings, index, and then the middle and ring for the last 2. And it goes... And then you repeat. And then at the end you're going to play... and repeat. Did you do it, Missy? She likes the cat-tar. So we're going to play this intro 4 times. And on the 4th time we're just going to hold the 5th open string. And then that brings us to the A1 section. So this is kind of the verse. And so we're going to start with our pinky and 3rd finger on the 5th fret, strings 1 and 3, and then the index on the 2nd fret of string 4. And on the recording, I do kind of a arpeggio roll into this part, which is not written on the tab. So I will show you where we go from there. So we play, and then a little strum. Then we're going to move our 3rd finger back to the 4th fret, middle to the 3rd, and our index is going to grab the low G. So let's try that again. And then the open string, 1st and then 5th. And we're just going to an A minor shape here. Another strum. And then a little quick grace note, 4 to 3, strum, and then back to A minor. And now on this bar, 13, I wrote it wrong on the tab, so this part comes in later, but I do a few different variations on this. So the first one is just the 3rd fret on the low string, and then the 4th and 3rd open. So from 12, that's going to go... And then we continue to 14, where again it's kind of written as a slide, which does happen later, but on the first one, I'm just playing it like that. And now this part we're going to slide up the 3rd and 4th finger to the 7th fret, slide back to the 5th, and then we're going to play that G chord. So it goes... And then bar 16, back to A minor. And also on this part here, it's written with the open 5th, but I do play the open 6th on the recording. So I will modify that and send out the tab to you if you would like an updated tab with all of these changes on them. So that completes A1. So again, let's go over that whole part nice and slow, starting at bar 6. So that brings us to the next page, A2, or the second verse, at bar 28. So we're going to continue the same with that arpeggio into the chord. And I just noticed the left hand's been kind of all over the place, so I'll try to keep it stationary there with my cat on my lap. So here we go. And then this time it is right on the tab to go. And then we slide up. So for that part, 37. And then we have. And then on this part, I like to change to my third finger to the pinky there. So third, pinky, and on the pinky, grab the low G with your index, and then very quickly you'll need to switch on the 7th fret to your index so you can slide up, and then the harmonic on the 12th fret of the 2nd string. So let's just go over that again from bar 35. Down to the next line, 42, we have and now on the recording I do slide up to the 10th fret, but this chord you can also play very easily with a bar on the 5th fret. So either way you decide is fine. It's really the same notes. There it was, very Calumsily. Let's try it again from bar 28, A2. Here we go. Slide up to the 3rd fret with our index and 2nd. To a D minor. Back to A minor. And then back to C. Just like we did. So for this part, you can strum if you do mute the other strings with your pinky or another finger, but if you don't want to hear the other open strings on 2, 2 and 3, you do want to hear the open 4th. So you could just play it like that. Oh. Or go to 62. Let me just scroll down. Then we go to this F chord. So we're going to keep our index open for the first part of the chord, and then we're going to bar it down. So it's going to be right here, second beat into the 67, and then put down the middle. And then you're going to play and back to our G, and then back to the A minor. So again, that whole part. So let's go back just to review from 46 and go through the whole chorus. Scroll down to the next page, bar 70, and we're right back to the intro. Alright, so now that brings us to bar 78, section A3, or verse number 3. So we're going to start the verse like we started the other two, only there's going to be one little variation that comes in. It's this chord right here. So you're going to move your third finger up a fret, your pinky up a fret and up a string, and then put the second down on the third fret of the second string, and then you're going to hold that, play the open D, open E, and then we go to the bridge from there. But just before, let's review from 78 once again. Up our index to the 5th fret, 5th string, pinky on the 7th below, and middle on the 5th below that. So we're going to play this open B as a pickup note to this chord. So we're going to release our middle in the middle, right there. So, and then when I land back on the 5th, I'm kind of doing a little tap or a flick, kind of a strum here. So it goes. And then move your pinky to the 7th fret, and then up to the 8th. So we're going from this chord. So it's really just D minor to F. So again, from the pickup note to 92. And then again here, a little flick on the 4th string, 7th fret. And then we play the open A with a pull off on the 1st string. play that pickup note again, that open B at the end. So then we're going to continue from there. And then at bar 104, we're going to move up to the 10th fret. And then just like before, slide that index up and play the 12th fret on the 2nd string. And then back to this A minor shape. And again, that strum on 111 might not be there on the recording. So again, I might edit that. But for now, we'll play it with it there, like it is on the tab. 106. And then we're playing the pickup note to the chorus here now instead of the 2nd fret on the 5th string. And then the 4th and 3rd to follow. And now we have arrived at the 2nd chorus, C2 at bar 112. We're now going to the 8th fret with our 3rd finger, 5th fret, 2nd string with our index, and pinky on the 8th fret here. So we're going to play and then strum, and then we're going to slide to the 6th and 10th, and then the 8th and 12th. So we have and then we're moving that down to the 7th fret and the 3rd on the bass. So we're going to play. And then from here, we're going to put down our middle finger on the 7th fret. So for that move, pinky, pull off to 3rd, and then slide that down to the 7th fret. So we're going to have and then playing from our pinky here. So that is the whole line there. Let's try it again from 112. And then to 120. Same as before. And now from here, we're going to move up to where the pinky is and do a partial bar on the 10th fret to play. Which again, on the recording, I think I just did only 2 notes, but here is the full arpeggio. And then kind of slide up to the 14th fret on the 3rd string, 15th fret on the 2nd, and 13th on the 1st. So you have that D minor shape 1 octave higher. So it's going to be, and then reach up to the 17th fret with your pinky, and then back 1 semitone with the pinky. So we're just making kind of an A minor shape up here for that chord. It's kind of going D minor, and then from there we're going back to where we started. Now we're doing a descending melody line going and our 3rd finger for the bass. index for the bass. So the first two notes are going to be played, and the top two will be harmonics created with the pinky on the 12th fret of strings 2 and 3. And then you're sliding down your index, and then we have track. So let's play through that again. Page 4, C2, chorus 2, bar 112. Scroll down. .136. Crescendo, down, index, middle, down, up, down. And just before the last strum on the upbeat, we're going to take these two fingers off and land on that. So it's going to go. And when I get to this chord on the recording, I'm doing a golpe on the top, which is kind of flicking your finger into kind of on the top of the guitar, but also into kind of the neck, and then you're following through with the strum. So usually a gold play is played down here, but up here is going to be for this song. So we have. Then you're going to reach your pinky down while you're holding that chord and play the 7th fret, and then pinch harmonic, 12th fret, 2nd string, and then the 3rd. So it goes. And you want to try to hold that A down if you can to get the sustain. So we'll try 142 the second time. Then we're going to move down to this chord. So you can either play it with, so first one is going to be your index on the 1st fret, then your middle finger is going to play the 3rd fret, strings 5 and 4, but if you can't bar those down, you could also play with your 3rd finger, and then your pinky is going to be on the 5th fret. So this is quite a stretch, and you're muting kind of the 2nd and 3rd string in between. So just by holding kind of your fingers at an angle, you're just going to hear 6, 5, 4, and 1. So now it's going to be, so just like we did, down, up, down, up, and then, so 2 times. So it's really sloppy, slow actually. It's harder to play slow than quick. So you can hear it's better articulated, but slow is like. And then we're moving this shape down, so move everything on the 3rd and 5th fret back 1 fret, so we're on the 4th and 2nd, and then you're going to add your index to string 3 fret 1. So now we have that same chord, or the same rhythmic pattern with the right hand. And then the ghost notes at the end. And then we're moving to this chord, 4th fret on the low string, 2nd fret on the 4th, 4th fret on the 3rd, 5th fret on the 2nd. So we're going to play. And then our index is reaching down to the 1st fret of the high string. And we're going to play upstroke and then a downstroke, letting go. So to review 144, those chords are going to be either played like this or like this if you can grab both strings by bending your or flattening your middle finger. So we've got now again 140. Then it's going to go to bar 148, which is a bar on the 5th. We're going to have that same kind of strumming pattern. And for that last chord, I used to play it with a downstroke, but I found it was easier playing it as an upstroke to get to the next chord. So it'd be so 2 kind of upstrokes in a row if you want to try it that way. I just found it was easier up to speed rather than playing to have the, but either way is fine. It's just a personal preference. So we have so our pinky is just going 8, 7, off to 5, and then back to 7 while we have the bar down on the 5th fret. All the notes except for the 6th. So we're playing. And those are all kind of upstrokes. And then we switch to this A minor shape. And then open E while we switch to this A minor chord. And 3 bass notes leading into the C chord. And then we're gonna go and for this one you can either play or now I do an upstroke on it. So for this one you could slide your pinky down, but what I like to do is bar these 2 and then so that you can grab those 2 and have a finger for each one. So again from 148. To 156 where we repeat. So now we're trying to highlight the melody. So you want to pay attention, really try to highlight that if you can. G. To 164. And then we're back to 168. So let's review that whole section going from the beginning of the bridge, the D section, at 140, nice and slow. Flip the page, 148. And then 156. Flip the page down. And for this one, just like the beginning. Last time, start to slow down. Hold it, and you're going to play all the strings. So with kind of the open E over that A minor chord. Scroll down. All right, here we go. Look who came back. Just gotta scroll down. 92. And to the second chorus. Page. Flip again. And there you have it. It has been a good journey of love, my friends. Thank you for joining me and for buying this tutorial video. I hope you found this to be helpful. Again, relying on this video by itself might be a little bit of a challenge, but you can pick up the sheet music on my website and follow along. And I would love your feedback. If you have any questions or anything, you can reach me by email or commenting on this video. I would love to hear from you. So thank you again for your support from me and from Mitz here. It's been a pleasure, and appreciate you supporting my music. I hope you have fun playing this song, and I look forward to hearing from you. So take care until next time, and I am gonna go give some food to this little one and some much needed attention. So you guys take care out there. We'll see you next time. Thank you.